Lady. So Lady is my thoroughbred Clyde Cross, who is always getting into mischief, and she stuck her foot in the wrong thing, and now she's stalled rest. So it's kind of killing her. She just runs a little hotter than most, and she does love being in the stall because she loves laying down. But now she's getting over it. It's been 3 days. It's not her cup of tea to be in stalls that long. She also hasn't been able to actually run. So it is currently not raining. So I will be able to jump around a little bit. I'm going to get this stall cleaned. I'm going to get Raina's stall cleaned. I'm going to harness them. Raina and Ellie. I'm in Raina's now. Take them out for a drive. They'll probably come back to get sit in here. And I might do the same thing again. Do over. Get maybe I'll be able to do a 2-team sort. We shall see. Be pretty cool if I did. At least, too. Nonchalant days, though. They'll just go out walking on the road. It's too wet to do pretty much anything else. Can't go out in the field when it's gross like this, so. It's raining in Alaska. Wow, you are miles and miles and miles and miles and miles away from me, and it's still just pouring. America is just a little wet this year. Sunny in Georgia. Loud ass plane. I'll probably strap the larger tire on, since it won't be like a speed day. It'll be a slow drag. Wasn't actually going to be playing with any of the 3 that I put them out in the walker, but wasn't actually going to play with them, so I decided where's the fun in that. I think I might put the next 2 on the walker while I harness up the other 2. That would just leave little Fenton in here alone. She's not going to kill her. But in fact, she'll probably scream about it, but got Vivian and Tilly out on the walker. Vivian doing her best to slow it down. Tilly her best to just walk. It's difficult for her to even do that much. Actually, while sticking around and playing it, I should work her first. it going. Alright, what I'm gonna do after I get this, hay net stuffed, is I'm gonna tack up Ellie and Raina, and then I'm going to leave them in rigs waiting, and then I will grab Tilly, get her work since it takes like 15 minutes, show you guys how I drag with her, and then I'm going to take out the actual team. One thing that's kind of critical to teach the horses, that's not the easiest, is patience, of just standing around ready to go, but not going anywhere. That's how horse shows go. A lot of hurry up and then wait. And, yeah. Let's get this. So let's get Raina tacked up. Here's Ray Ray. Water looks, the cement looks almost clean from all the rain. Hi. You're a good girl. Right, put it in there. Good girl. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Baby. Okay. Well, Raina is one of my more gentle ones. Sort of a spookier one, but she's very gentle. And she goes on to that. Right. Back up. can go grab Ellie now. Right. I think they're the last ones who haven't gone out the long furthest. I'm pretty sure. I should have it all recorded. I was recording at one point when I was nervous about getting them even done, but definitely getting it done enough. So pull her out, and I'm going to clean her stall, and she'll get her nest. Right? Tuck herself in the corner. Yes. Let's go, Elle. She's a little bit of a diva herself. Right? Now, hopefully, next Thursday we find out if she's pregnant. That would be an insanely cool foal. Ellie is quite the diva, yes. When everybody else has check bits and everything, not Ellie. Ellie does what she wants. So, yes, she's gorgeous. And very difficult to fit for our saddle. She's supposed to become one of my favorites, but my new riding mount, but haven't gotten around to that. Well, that's going to be so good. They were picked through last night before they spent all night in the stalls, so they're really not that dirty today, thank God. So, here's Barry sitting on the wall. So I posted a video about update on the week on Monday, and it's pretty much going as far as I thought. Tilly is not pregnant. Very let down by those I had tried to help. And paid to help. Apparently not enough, or couldn't pay them enough to care. About that. And then Bailey is pregnant with Striker. So we got at least 2 Striker pregnancies. Last year I ended up losing an embryo, or not an embryo, it was a fetus, midway. So I don't really count my pregnancies until they're born, basically. You can't even count your foals when they're born, because I've lost one of those too. But, that one's pregnant, the other Brian's pregnant. Sadly, Raina's not pregnant, even though I'd love that to be. Seems like I got the least important ones to get pregnant are the ones that I got pregnant. Happens. Voila! Now it is time to go grab. I'm gonna put out 2. Or maybe. No, we're not going on the walker because I'm gonna drag a tire around. This one room is extremely slippery. Well, I probably should. Here she is. Hi, baby girl. This is Ellie. She is a 3-year-old Clyde. I'm gonna hook her up with her teammate and Raina and the other one who have already got a harness on. Then I am going to just get them fully set up, but I'm not gonna take them out yet. Then I'm gonna grab Tilly and work her, and then I will take you guys out after she's done. It'll be good for you to practice. When we are at shows, there's a lot of hurry up and wait, where the horses are fully harnessed, ready to go, and we're just waiting on our time. So it's one thing you have to practice at home as well, is a lot of sitting around waiting. So they're actually not gonna end up going out for a little bit. We're just going to hook them up, then stand. You know, there. Right. Double-ended snaps are bad. Not all double-ended snaps are built the same. That is for fucking sure. This one's a little bit better. I think women do this because they're obsessed with horses. At least that's why I do it. All right. So, come on. Come on. That's just me. Okay, now I gotta get Ellie back where she belongs. So. Get these two bridled up, and then after that, look, girls, it's running away. Get Ellie done first. So. A lot of people are used to seeing Clydesdales as Budweisers. They are not all that big, they are not all male, and they don't all look like that. This is Ellie. She's a 3-year-old. Easy. She's been learning how to be bridled better than she was. Hopefully she behaves still. Come on, babe. Need a third hand. Oh, okay. You were getting a lot better. A little aggression in our session. What was that? Whatever. Not her best. But at one point, she would absolutely throw me, so I'll still take that. She's like, I heard that you're just going to leave me in this for a bit. And I don't want to be a part of that. She likes a really loose bridle. not sure why. And she likes side checks over a double bit. So she gets what she wants because she's a pretty girl. And pretty girls get what they want. Right? Next, we're gonna get on to, this is Raina. She's an 8-year-old. Recently swapped Raina's bridle and I haven't finished this part. Yeah, nobody's in the mood to go out. I get the vibe. It's okay. You guys aren't even going out for a little bit because I gotta work Tilly first. Poor innocent Tilly has no idea that she's about to get pulled out of that stall. Hey, accept your energy that way. Oh, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. Ray, I bought her 2 years ago. I cannot believe it's only been 2 years. I love this horse, I really do. She's a little dramatic at times, reaction-wise, not her fault. I think either somebody had a tougher hand on her than I would naturally have, or might just run in her system to be kind of a jumpier, more flighty mare. The reason I say that is her daughter's the same way. So when I bought her, I also bought her daughter. I had just had a foal who had passed away. That's when I started hitting up my online work a lot harder. Kind of fell into that and got to the point that I could afford her in a day's pay. So I bought her daughter. Terrible mistake. Do not try to replace a broken heart with another horse. Don't do it. I've done it. Didn't work. Just gave me another headache. Cost a lot. Right? What are you doing? So, like I said, I'm going to get this team fully set up, and then they're just going to stand here waiting. I'm going to end up getting out Tilly Tail, taking her for a little drive in circles. Tilly is somehow related to you. I don't remember. Probably related to you. Yeah, you are her aunt. Half aunt. And she is a 5-year-old Clyde who is weak as hell. I bought her and they told me the term that she's soft, as in they don't work her very often. They basically never did. So they didn't know that her hock was bummed, so that had to get injected at some point, but she was pregnant at the time. And then she also needed to have what's called wind surgery done. So she has spent her winter doing surgeries and all sorts of unfun stuff along those lines. So I'm very excited to get her out and working, but she can only work for about 10 minutes dragging a tire before she has put her best efforts forward and she is done. So we're just gonna get her out for a itty bitty bit and see how she does, as always. You don't want to push a horse too hard. You don't want to do that. You want to make this as fun as you can. None of us really like work, but you got to make it as fun as you can. They deserve that. Some of them deserve that. So, that's nice. Come on back if you ever want to try it, babe. I told you once, lay back up. Girl. That's okay. That's okay. Little heart. All those years ago. Set up right. Why is it so gross? It's like nasty. It's very humid out. Okay, I gotta set my chains and then my traces. I'm not sure how she's gonna handle this. Set those. Pull our traces back. They're just gonna stick around in here for a little bit. Right? Oh, did I take them out? No, I didn't. I just told them 3 to make it feel better. Anybody else get those like short reels noises like stuck in their head? Gotta be from a play or something. Like what could that be? All right. Should probably tighten her side. Oops, I gotta grab my chains for her. Years ago. Step in. Step in. Good girl. Right there. Easy. That's gonna not work. Easy. There we go. That's not good. So who's ready? We're gonna get out till after I set these. Back up. Rena, step in. Step in. Come on. There you go. The best you can give me. Step in. You're old enough to know better. Still too young to care. Not really a farmer. I guess you could call me more of a rancher. My job is raising Clydesdales, so. Wouldn't actually step up and just double checking that if you were to go, you don't go very far. Okay, since they're gonna just be in here standing, I'm gonna get out my other mare. little bit. Sorry, Tilly. It's the truth. So, Tilly goes out by herself on a tire in a little circle until she's going to learn how to be able to pull. She knows the basics. She's a very sweet girl. She ain't the brightest. She has like zero confidence in it. And so we got to work on that. That's just what she's got to work on. Tilly's going in her teammate's harness because I ain't grabbing hers. It's underneath her teammate's harness. And literally all I need is the traces. She's not working on anything else other than just pulling for a little bit. Right? She doesn't need any braking system or anything else. She's just got to drag for a little bit. Doesn't even need to be that tight. Don't even need the grouper for once. You got big old bony hips. Being very unfit. I don't think there's a thing on a horse right now that isn't stinky, sticky, or like wet. Their harnesses all collect condensation like a mother trucker, which is a boatload of fun. I'm actually not even going to end up using her check because she's just not fit enough. I just need her to go around in a circle and drag a little thingy bob. Get a workout in and call it good. I feel like you're not really worthy of the team harness, but that's okay. Let's clean your eyeballs out. Get sleepy seats. Pathetic forelock. There we go. Oh. See if that's gonna be an noise. Probably. Okay. I don't really need her checks on right now. She just needs to pull, and she needs to pull all through her back. So I don't really need her to have her head tied down. Give me a little short run. Probably will last like, you're lucky if she lasts 10 minutes. She's just not very fit. But gives that team some time to just stand. I don't want to kiss to the other ones, so I'm just going to walk them out. Let's just hang out in there, and we're going to end up coming out here. It's a lot of work for 10 minutes, but you got to start somewhere, so only takes like 5 minutes to set them up. Like shut my mouth. Oh, easy. Right there. Right. Stop. Stop. Yeah, you're pauper. Don't do that. Oh my god, you're the most annoying dog ever. Well, things happen. The string that I had it held with is snapped. So I'm gonna go see what I can do to reinforce that. It was just baling twine, because who can't fix anything with baling twine? But I gotta go. Just go grab more baling twine. Sometimes you gotta get creative. In general, this whole tire is not maybe the most ideal, but now you guys really get to see me do the workout. This tire is fucking loaded. There it goes. Oh my god. Okay. The problem is it seems like it's pretty handy having like a bunch of holes in the top, but then the top becomes the bottom and the bottom becomes the top. So, worked out for both of us. This horse is 5. So, yeah, it's just a bit of baling twine. Could actually just spin it around, or I'll just keep pulling it. Girl, go back away from me. You are done. Okay? Not only would this horse not survive very long because it's not very fit, this horse would never survive due to the fact that it's not intelligent. Move, hey! One step. Whoop. Good girl. Oh. over all of this is not ideal for later. So I'm just going to pick it up now, give her a little breather, and we'll continue on with her workout. A little bit better. I can only imagine what you don't approve of, honey. lives in Vermont. You can technically face that way if you'd like, Chica. Doesn't really matter at this point. Oh. You guys haven't moved. So this is Tilly. Tilly is a 5-year-old Clyde mare who is extremely out of shape. And she just goes out for little drives by herself while the other teams are waiting. That was not as pretty as it could have been. So, yeah. I can't believe how sticky everything is. Easy. We're gonna, of course, hose her off. Gonna need a big old break. And we'll stick her back in her stall where she'll actually get a tad of alfalfa. It's high in protein, help with the repair of the muscle from her work. So, right? A little R&R after that. Nasty salmon. The thing about this mare, she loves getting her harness taken off. You make me feel like singing. She does like getting it put on too, though, so it's not like it's the worst thing. She's like just very eager for both sides of it. Easy there. Come on, big girl. Easy. Up here. Just gonna show you our best feature. Is actually in the US, but get all that grimy dirt out of your butt. sit. At the bare minimum, I'm going to feel better about her being cleaned off. That's gross. She must have rolled in the sand over the last few days when she was out there. And that was nasty. You're gross. Love you, but kind of are. Hi. Can't feel good to have that much sand in your coat. Okay. So she can go back in her stall. Like I said, she will end up getting the thing of alfalfa, like of alfalfa. And I've got to turn out onto the walker the other team. So, in you go. Make sure she has some water. Oh, she's got a headache. Okay. Eating now? Eating. Just don't find herself a little itchy. Okay. This one's Bailey. She's gonna go out on the waka. And then Joey, her teammate. Gotta come out and clean up the realsies after. This is one girl who's been with me the longest. She is officially pregnant for next year. Whether or not there's a baby, I always hate to count my chickens before my eggs hatch, but I really hope she has a baby. It will be a very fluffy, hairy baby. Both her and the sire have an excess of hair. So, next we're gonna grab her teammate. That will leave little Fin alone in the barn. That won't kill her. She's gonna come out for practice after anyways. Man, I love geldings. And no one ever. This is gross, buddy. What'd you do? Shit in every corner and spinning it? Alright. So. Fin. Be okay. She's gonna call out a little bit because she is alone in there, but alright. That's okay. these guys out here. Oh. Hey, get over here. I know you love the walker. Yes, you do. Wish I gotten that. Him nodding his head. So, we are on. I'm going to turn it up a little bit so that way it's a little faster walk. Shut it just in case, and then of course I actually will lock the door before I hit the road with the other team. I might come back and drive these. It might rain all fucking day. I'm not sure which is more accurate. So. So. Gonna hit the trails. I will be back on for this afternoon's. Of course, we've got three more stalls in this barn to do, and then I will be checking on my page. I will see you guys around. I do have an Instagram, lots of links in the bio. I will see you guys around.